Hey, good morning to you. Happy Friday, everybody. I got some big updates for you, not only with the storm that's coming, that's still showing a growing strength, but a very good chance for this to happen again, guys. Now, I will update you on everything I have. Remember, all links are in the description, but I got some big updates. Now, those that have been with me for a long time knows that I have very big plans for this channel, and they are still coming, guys. Matter of fact, I'm starting them this month on something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time. Now, I still have the drawing to finish, the new word drawing that I was going to put on the shirts and the merchandise, and that is still going 100% to feeding hungry families. And we're all going to choose this on live streams, as well as what I'm about to start doing. Starting this month, all my loyal supporters, all the people that has been watching me for a while and still continue to watch me every day, I have something I want to give back to all of you. Starting this month, I'm going to do a live stream once a month for a raffle that we are going to do and see who the winner is going to be. The raffle is going to be on a different day every month. That way you can't just show up just for the raffle. But whoever shares and likes the videos, you're automatically qualified. And in the raffle, we're going to pick on live who's going to get a brand new iPhone. The latest one out. I don't care, $1,000+ is going to be for you. And we're going to do this every single month. So you let me know if you want an iPhone or maybe an iPad would be better. Just let me know. We're going to make this very refined, and it's going to be a thing every month. If you've never been here before, hello. My name is Mark. I do upload all year long, usually every single day, especially when there's dangers involved or life-threatening situations. But I don't upload from Friday from sundown to sundown Saturday. That is Sabbath. But I always make sure you're covered. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and select all so you get all my notifications. You're not going to want to miss what's starting to come out. But guys, I'm showing this storm is getting even more and more intense. Please share this information on social media. Help alert others. Wake others up. Because they've been told that this cape that's in this severe weather isn't even strong enough to do much, which it is. Also, like the video. Thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments that you did like the video. That's an easy comment to put in for the algorithm. But you better get used to this, because soon we're going to start doing raffles every month. If you like the idea of the giveaways, let me know. And if you are going to be part of giving hungry families all this money from the merchandise, let me know that as well. But let's get into the information. Now, I've been updating y'all about this pattern for quite some time now. And those that have been watching, I hope that you did heed the warnings and you are preparing for what's coming. Because not only is it showing this is your Pacific North American pattern, where it lets you know if you have a high ridge or a deep trough in the west coast, but it's still going to reach down to the southwest, and not only once, right around the 15th and the 16th, but we're going to get a double whammy around the 21st. Now, so far, I'm showing that the second one is weaker than the first one. You can see how it's a little bit higher up, and it's not going as deep, but it's still both going on a high ridge towards the upper Midwest, Ohio Valley, and the Northeast, bringing very much damaging winds and a lot of heavy rainfall and snowfall. Now, when you look at your NAO, your North Atlantic Oscillation, lets you know when you have a high ridge or a deep trough on the central to the east coast of your country. You can see around the 16th that after it goes into that low trough, that it's going to go into a high ridge on that first storm that brings you right by the Ohio Valley, upper Midwest. And then right around the 21st, it's going to be a little bit lazier, not as tight as high of a high ridge, but it's still going up to a high ridge after that next trough. So these two storms will be closer and closer together, going almost in the same pattern. Now, when you look at the 500 millibar height at the whole northern hemisphere, you can see this high pressure just parked right over the Pacific, and you can see this low pressure starting to come in right on the 14th. And this has been showing for quite some time. Now, after this goes very deep, you can see it gets very small all the way by the 15th and grows a little bit by the 16th. But this is that negative tilt that you see in the Pacific North American pattern that's going to be coming on the 15th and the 16th. Now, this has been showing for quite some time with a lot of the models that it will be come up to the upper Midwest, upper Ohio Valley, and bring a lot of rainfall, a lot of snowfall, and bringing a lot of damage and winds while this high pressure is still parked there. Then after that one goes through, we have another good chance of another deep trough going on the southwest and another storm to form around the 21st, like you just saw. Another one forming and going all the way deep to the southwest. Not as strong, just like I showed you, but almost the same pattern going right up to the center of the U.S. Ohio Valley, and the upper Midwest, showing this one is weaker, but it's going to contribute to the same areas. And when we look to the ensembles to see exactly what the update on the pattern is, you can see the clipper that we have coming through now through the Central Plains, upper Midwest, Ohio Valley. But then we're going to be getting that next storm system after that cold front comes through, and it's going to come through the Central Plains and form up and go through the upper Midwest and Ohio Valley. Now you see how you see a lot of them showing strength up in these. This one right here is your control member. This is your average. This is most likely what will happen. So what you have is on a wraparound, you're going to have a lot of cold temperatures coming down, precipitation coming in, bringing heavy snowfall, some sleet and freezing rain. And as it moves forward, you're going to be getting the wind gusts through the Ohio Valley and the whole south and central U.S. And as you keep on going for the 21st all the way to the 22nd, you see how some of these show a very strong storm system coming through right behind that one. But this one is your average, and this shows that it will be weaker on that second one that comes in than the first, but going on the same pattern. You look from the Ohio Valley, you have your clipper that you have now. Then you have your storm system that's going to come in around the 16th through the 18th, and it will affect Ohio Valley greatly. You can see how a lot of them show a lot of strengthening, but being your control member, you can see how it just goes right through the center of the Ohio Valley. This is bringing terrible precipitation on cold temperatures on the west side, winds on the east and the south side as it goes through. Now, the Weather Forecast Office in Grand Forks, North Dakota did put out an advisory for blizzard and very bad road, guys. These are your roads right here, and they are not advised to travel in the valley north of Fargo. Grand Forks and Fargo is going to be the worst impacts of this system as it comes through with the winds. You can see right here with your color palette, you have impassable up here by Grand Forks, and you have travel not advised in all of this purple. And this pink right here for the rest of this is completely covered. So please be very careful traveling through all this blizzard conditions. It will be until noon today. And you can see here with your alert that it is well more than just the blizzard conditions or even whiteout conditions. These are all your counties up here that is affected by this, so please hit pause and see if you are in this blizzard warning. It is until noon for today. Less than 1 inch of snow accumulation, but the winds gusting as high as 50 miles per hour will cause whiteout conditions. So please plan for very slippery road conditions. Whiteout conditions are expected in open country, but the dangerously cold wind chills could cause frostbite as little as 10 minutes, guys. 30 below zero temperatures. Please be safe. But you can see right here on the severity index page that is all the way from Grand Forks all the way down to Fargo that has a moderate impacts for everything that's going to happen with that whiteout conditions and the blizzard conditions, plus the roads. A lot of them are closed. Just don't travel there, please. Now, as you look through high resolution rapid refresh for the clipper you get now, you can see the next 18 hours is showing very light amount of snowfall. Basically 1/2 inch and maybe 1 inch on southern Michigan. Now, when you look with the NAM 3K, it is a little bit heavier on western Michigan, and that's more like it because when the lake effect snow, the cold temperatures, and the winds coming off the lakes, you will get more snowfall on western Michigan than southern or eastern Michigan. But you can see how with the NAM 3K for the next 18 hours, you can get 2 to 4 inches of snowfall as this clipper continues to move on through to the northeast, putting very little bit of snowfall. Maybe 1/2 inch, a lot of novelty flakes. You will be getting a lot of rain as well. That will wash all that away. So far, it looks like western Michigan is going to be the most on that snowfall. It's not going to be a lot. It is going to be a little bit, guys. Even the intercoastal of northeast, just novelty flakes. Everything else so far is offshore. Now, NAM 3K can only see with 60 hours. You can see how it's starting to build up for Virginia and start going across Maryland, Delaware, southern Jersey. That part has been trending lately. And you can see with the GFS that it is about the same for the next 60 hours run of what's going to happen in this snowfall. Heavy snowfall for western Michigan. Maybe get some into Detroit. It's not showing likely. I'm thinking maybe 1 inch. But you see it's very light amounts for the upper Ohio Valley and very light amounts for the northeast as well. But as that heaviness of that snow keeps on going, you see it does get a little bit heavier. Not much. And the trend has always been east and weaker on this snowfall. So it's just catching up, guys. It will be a little bit. And as we keep on going and see what the snowfall rate is for that next storm, not only is it showing a lot of strength, it has grown to even more snowfall. Maybe even a chance for a second system to come through on the 21st and put more, but it's too far away, but we'll keep our eye up on it because it's still showing there's a good possibility still for that southern snowfall. Still is not trending with the southern snowfall. So just until next Friday, guys, it's showing heavier snowfall amounts. And now it's showing 10 inches all the way towards 20 inches towards where I'm at. So we're pretty excited. That would be nice to finally get one of those this year as it goes across Michigan with almost 2 feet. Now I know what you're thinking. That's a crazy amount. There's no way that could be true. But if you look at the last run from the Euro, it showed major snowfall as well. And when you look at the newest run, it picked up even heavier also. It's not showing the 20 inches for Wisconsin. It's still showing up to 10 inches, maybe a foot, just like yesterday. But it's confirming there's a possibility for 2 feet for northern Michigan. So I will keep you updated on this. I just wanted to show you all this. Now, GFS is confirming that there is some sleet coming with that first one. And it will be a temperature battle with that second one and potentially sleet again. But once again, the trend has been more northern for that. So please, Canada, be aware for that second system as well. It's showing maybe half an inch to an inch all the way from Kansas and Nebraska all the way into Canada and across Michigan. So there will be a lot of freezing rain, a lot of sleet, and a lot of snowfall. It will be a big mix of everything. And you can see here with the freezing rain that it's still going to be a quarter inch, at least a tenth, all the way across. And it's showing heavier from Michigan. Colder air and a way more of a temperature battle going to happen there. That's showing an inch of freezing rain. I'm sure the numbers will come down and move around, but what we can take from this is that with the temperature battle and the very cold air coming down, that it will be a lot of freezing rain, a lot of sleet, and a lot of snow in the track of where this is coming. Now the NAM is still showing that it could be 40, even up to 50 miles per hour wind gusts as this clipper comes through for the Ohio Valley, but it's not carrying over to the northeast. But along the coast, it strengthens back up as it leaves, and you have a chance for 50, maybe even 60 miles per hour from this clipper for Long Island. So far it's showing eastern Maryland, Delaware, and Jersey, all in high 40s, possibly 50 miles per hour wind gusts for that. As it carries across Long Island with the highest amount, the highest 50s, and 50s going all the way across the New England states. And the GFS shows a little bit milder of that. It does show some 40s and possibly 50s for the Ohio Valley and possibly some 50s for the coast of the Northeast as it leaves, not 60s. And as you go through for the next system to give you the updates, guys, that's all I'm doing in this video, just updating you. It's still showing 50 and 60 miles per hour wind gusts as the system comes by. And it's still showing 70 along the coast. And I'm showing that could get up to 80 around Cape Cod into Boston Cove. But so far as it comes in on the 16th, it brings 70 miles per hour wind gusts over to Mexico as it goes up towards Ohio Valley and the Northeast, and bringing 50 and 60 miles per hour wind gusts across the Tennessee, Kentucky Valley and towards Ohio. Going all across Ohio Valley, 50 and 60 miles per hour wind gusts, including the intercoastal of the Northeast. And hitting the coast of the Northeast with 60 miles per hour wind gusts, still showing hurricane force for Long Island. It showed that yesterday. Instead of 74, it's showing 72. Not much of a difference there, but there's high 50s and 60s, possibly 70s, coming with this system when it comes by. And the severe weather that I showed you yesterday, if you didn't watch the video yesterday, I pray you be safe today. Today's just going to be updates. Yesterday I was covering how the shear was with all these tornadoes that's going to form. National Weather Service already put a lookout out for the 16th going into the 17th, Wednesday going into Thursday, of a 15% chance of severe weather. And yesterday we showed how this grows up to southern Illinois, and this will continue to move east. But so far, Wednesday going into Thursday, the severe weather is Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, Plano, Texas, and Garland, Texas. Also the 17th going into the 18th, Thursday going into Friday, a severe weather outlook already issued, guys, all the way to lower Illinois, just like we saw yesterday. And this will grow and continue to go east. So far from National Weather Service, Thursday going into Friday, your severe weather risk area is Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana, and Little Rock, Arkansas. And when you look at your dew points coming into the 16th, you can see strong dew points coming in. And then our system comes smashing in from the southwest, bringing a lot of fierce winds with it, and it's bringing a lot of shear, and it will spin up some tornadoes, guys. Remember, a tornado outbreak is 6 tornadoes. Last time y'all was told severe weather in Florida, I told you tornado outbreak. Tornado outbreak is what you had. I'm glad y'all did heed the warnings. But these are very strong dew points, bringing very much severe weather. And you can see how the 60 dew points raise all the way up to Oklahoma, goes into Arkansas, all in the deep south, even gets 60 up towards Tennessee and towards Kentucky a little bit, more like Tennessee, where you could see severe weather and possible tornadoes. As it carries over to the southeast, it will go all the way up towards Maryland and Delaware with 60s all along the east coast. This severe weather event will drag all the way to the east and southeast. So if you didn't watch yesterday's video, I don't know what to tell you. All I can do is alert people, and those that want to be alerted, come back. And update you on the thunderstorms with all the lightning. You can see how you go into the 16th. It just grows very strong with a lot of dense thunderstorms and a lot of lightning. Worst one is at 6 a.m. on Thursday the 17th. Over 2,700 lightning strikes reaching all the way up to the southern half of the Ohio Valley as it carries over. Very strong system still in Ohio Valley, with the very worst part of it being in the south and the southeast. And you can see that here going into the 17th, carrying over. You still got thunderstorms all the way from Ohio Valley to the south as it goes to the southeast, mid-Atlantic, with thunderstorms for the 18th. That is on Friday. And it stretches all the way up towards Maryland and southern Virginia with some strong lightning strikes. So just be aware this system's still coming, still showing the same strength as yesterday, if not a little bit stronger. And I'm trying to bring you guys as much information as I can to keep you forewarned. It's hard going against people that says you're not in trouble, there's no threat, when I've been showing for over a week, almost 10 days, you're in a major threat. Please be alert to what's going on. National Weather Service by Wednesday morning shows heavy precipitation all the way from Texas all the way to Michigan. And by the time you go into Thursday morning, then you're going to get that major snowfall that's coming down, the storms building, low pressure going with all this wind shear, winds going from the south to the north, low pressure bringing the winds from the west to the east, just like I showed yesterday. This is going to bring you a tornado threat with all this heavy precipitation that's going to carry by Friday morning all the way to the east coast. Please be alert. And this is your wind gusts, so you can see what everything is going on. Let me get some more colors in here for you so I can show you what everything is. All this orange you see is going up to 40 miles per hour winds. All this red is getting into the 50s. And once you get to this pink, you're in the 60s, and you get towards the 70s and this purple. And actually, I'm showing we have a good chance for 80s as well. But as you watch, as it climbs up towards the northeast, bringing all these 40s and 50 miles per hour winds widespread, even 60s now in that pink. Then as it goes up towards the northeast, it starts bringing 70s and 80s. That blue right there is 80 miles per hour wind gusts. So I think it will update with a lot of winds that we have potentially coming, guys. Now, I will update you on when this live stream will go out on the raffle for this month, but I don't want to do it now because I don't want people just to tune in for one video. That's pretty lame. You should stay loyal, just like I am with you. Psalm 26. Judge me, O Lord, for I have walked in mine integrity. I have trusted also in the Lord. Therefore I shall not slide. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart. For thy loving kindness is before mine eyes, and I have walked in thy truth. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go in with dissemblers. I have hated the congregation of evildoers, and will not sit with the wicked. I will wash mine hands in innocency. So will I compass thine altar, O Lord, that I may publish with the voice of thanksgiving, and tell of all thy wondrous works. Lord, I have loved the habitation of thy house, and the place where thine honor dwelleth. Gather not my soul with sinners, nor my life with bloody men, in whose hands is mischief, and their right hand is full of bribes. But as for me, I will walk in mine integrity. Redeem me, and be merciful unto me. My foot standeth in an even place. In the congregations will I bless the Lord. Amen. Have a great day today, guys. Don't forget to let me know in the comments that you liked the video. Thank you for liking the video. But I will be knowing who will be sharing, and we will be getting into this raffle soon. And I'm so excited to be bringing y'all things. Y'all bring me so much. And this is here to stay. This is forever. Till all of y'all have a new phone. All power, all glory does go to Yahweh. In case you don't know, that's God of Jacob. That's Father of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the one and almighty true God. And he's our Father. Amen. Hallelujah, guys. Have a very great day today. I will update you on when that raffle live stream will be. Thank you through all these years.